Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Legal Latino Heat here. Better late than never. Better late than never. I got to work on an intro. Maybe get a song. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background. I'm trying new things. Oh, there goes the music. Oh, there it is. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Today's July the 12th. Yes, it is July the 12th. Can you believe that? The month is almost over. This is my first time listening to this stuff. How's it going, Team Moose? Good morning. Good morning, Team Moose. What is this, like dubstep? Yeah, it's my first time listening to this music. No, it's Monday. You might be, I gotta go to work today. I gotta work. That's the way I feel. After this, I'm gonna go hit the road. Hard times make the man, ladies and gentlemen. For the past 2 weeks, I had no debit card. All right, let me lower this. I'm not this young. I can't. I'm a bust a hip with this music. Let me see if I can lower it a little. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. For the past 2 weeks, I was without a debit card since 2 Saturday Night Legals ago. And I had a rough time the past 2 weeks. But you guys saw me every morning making a show. You didn't even notice. But I was going through some hard times behind the scenes. Very hard times. And on Saturday, I paid off my bills, my electricity. I had to pay off my internet. What else I pay? And today I got to pay my rent. But, all the bills started knocking. Your stress level gets, anxiety. Bills are piling up. I had the money. It just I couldn't access to it. But imagine if I didn't have the money and I didn't have no debit card. What would you do? Of course, if I didn't have the money, I'll be doing something to get the money. But let's say, example, us, right? A lot of people went through some hard times for the past year and a half. Well, now it's 2 years now. Oh, is it a year? Almost 2 years? A year? For the past year, yeah. Damn, time is going by so quick. I'm losing track of time. You need hard times. You need a little pain. Especially when you're young, because when you're young, you can handle it. If you want to make your mistakes, you make them when you're young. You could absorb a little bit. But when you get a little older, it's time to be calculated. You can't. Yeah, you can make mistakes, but not like ridiculous mistakes that you could have done when you were younger. The music is really uplifting. I need to use it for the gym, and that's another thing I gotta do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding that back. Got to get back to the gym. Everybody got to get back to the gym. We all do. I do. I keep stopping and going, but I do work out at home. What's up, gatito? Like he wants to say hi. Of course you do. You always show up. That's what I like about this cat. Venga. He just shows up when I'm live, and he just wants to say hi. Hard times, ladies and gentlemen. Hard times. And you see what everything that's going on right now, all the hard times we're going through. People losing their jobs, losing your family members, losing your parents, losing your kids. How many people in this country are going through some hard times right now? I'm not talking about the media, what they say, what they portray. Just for a second, just think about all the parents or single parents that lost their kids in Chicago this weekend. In New York, right? I heard the news today. 3 teenagers got shot in the Bronx yesterday. Last night. I think New York was going to have like their first weekend without a murder. And it happened like at 11:30 at night on Sunday, before midnight. So I don't know. I think this stuff was going to happen, right? It was going to be the first weekend in New York ever without a murder. Let me look that up. It's not funny, but I'm just saying, like, it's not destined to be. That's what I'm saying. The winners write history. So all those murders that are going on in Chicago, New York, Do you think it's gonna go down in history? Are history gonna talk about that? Look at the media not talking about it, not talk about it now. Murders. Oh, you see, excuse me, all these things going on. Are they gonna be remembered in the future? For example, I'm just saying, Seth Rich. I think they released something about Seth Rich on Friday. I didn't hear anything about it. Did you? Did you? I kind of just remembered it right now. Yeah, Seth Rich. You know, nothing about Seth Rich, right? I just googled his name, Seth Rich. All right, let me show you guys because this is what I want to. I want to get the point of today's video. This is the point of today's video. The winners write history. So did I write? Is it Seth Rich? Did I write it right? Seth Rich, right? Nothing pops up. All right. Remember the Las Vegas shooting in October? Was it 2017? I think it was 2017. Oh, so look, I just looked this up. Listen, I haven't. This is my first time looking this up, and now they're trying to pin what happened. Look, I'm trying to find out what happened on the 20 on this shooting, right? But it keeps telling me so. Oh, 4 people got arrested because they were thinking of doing Las Vegas style shooting for the All Star game. Wow, this is breaking news. Wow, this is breaking news. I haven't heard this, ladies and gentlemen. New York Daily News. This was yesterday, the 11th. See? Oh, these idiots. Oh, enable ads. All right, let's enable ads. Oh my jeez. Jeez Louise. Oh my cookies, daily news. No wonder you're going bankrupt. Police reportedly removed gun ammo from a Denver hotel room. Wow, look at that. But I'm not gonna get into that. All right, so this was going on in Denver. The All Star game, I think, is on Tuesday, tomorrow. I think the All Star game is this week. Oh yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's the All Star game. Oh, look at that. So, all right, get out of here. Who cares? We don't want to. I don't want to get too much into this, but it's just now I can't really find out. Oh, I can't. I can't find out about the 2017. Everything is about what happened 4 days ago. Denver, and look at me. Look what I googled. Las Vegas shooting 2017. Let's see over here. Okay. So we got October 2nd, 59 killed. Look right there, Paddock. Boom. And it's all NBC, New York Times, Washington Post, ABC, the winners, the big boys, write history. So whatever article I'm gonna click on first page, the big boys are gonna let me know. There's no independent journalists, there's no, extra. There's no extra coverage of it. That's just an example of one thing that's going on. That's all. So for right now we have this administration. What's going to be written down in the history books 30 years from now? Right? Men are not standing up anymore. Remember back in the days, men would protect their neighborhoods, right? In hard times, men will get together. You know what? We gotta. Oh, I think it's going on in Cuba, something like that. People are overtaking the government. I think in Cuba they turn off the internet. I don't know. Look into that, ladies. I like to tell you some things, the things that I hear, and just look into it, ladies and gentlemen, just to open up your mind. Like, wow, I didn't know that was going on in Cuba. Those are things that the media doesn't talk about. I'll throw it out there so you could just, Cuba. Let me look that up. Cuba. I enjoy listening to the radio. I'm not saying I don't watch Fox News or see. I enjoy the radio, even though the radio might have commercials. They give you the news in 20 minutes, quick. I wake up in the morning, I put on 10 wins. They start talking about it. The other day when the president of Haiti got shot, they talked about it. And then I look into it. I didn't know Haiti, the president was the sixth president to get murdered, right? I didn't know six other presidents were murdered in the past few months. Tasmania, what's another president? In Africa, like these presidents didn't want to put the vaccine, want to give the vaccine to their citizens, to their people, and they got assassinated. Could you imagine that? What a coincidence, right? What a coincidence, right? That's just conspiracy theory. Actually, coincidence, it's a Latin word for conspiracy theorists, right? Right? Isn't that the definition? Like if you say, hey, that's a coincidence. No, 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 no. That's conspiracy theory right there. That's conspiracy theorist. See, if I bring up a coincidence, I'm a conspiracy theorist now. Look at me. Where's my tinfoil hat? I forgot my tinfoil hat today, ladies and gentlemen. It's too early to put on my tinfoil hat, right? But if I bring that up, oh, what are you talking about? You're a conspiracy theorist. How's it going, Anonymous Dodge? How's it going, Anonymous Dodge? T-Moose, dude, South Africa's breaking out into a little civil war, right? It's looking like, look, Cuba, other countries are revolting, right? You see other men in other countries, they're not taking this anymore. But what are we doing in America? We're celebrating Pride. Woo, Pride. We're pushing, we're talking about racism and gender. We're talking about sex and race. That's all we talk about in this stupid country now. This country has become watered down that all we talk about is race and gender, race and gender, race and I'm getting tired of it. Oh, you're black. Oh, you're white. You're straight. If you're straight, white man Christian, get out of here. You don't deserve to be alive anymore. Christian? Disgusting. White? Oh, get out of my face. And you're a man still? Are you still a man? It's 2021. You're still a man? You haven't had a sex change? Come on, bro. I mean, come on, girl. Get with the times. Get that sex change. But that's what we worried about in America. Remember when Obama was president? Every day. The bathrooms. Can you pee sitting down? Can you pee standing up? The bathrooms. Remember that? Remember that shit? Disclosed TV on Twitter has some videos. I'll check that out, T-Moose. I'm going to look at it right now. I always check out Twitter. I forgot. We're going to check out Twitter soon. Thank you for reminding me, T-Moose. Good morning, legal man. That mind blowing about the Haiti president. What's up, Julio? Appreciate you. I did get lunch. I think Ray, you guys, I got a good lunch yesterday. Actually, no, I had a breakfast yesterday. I went to get a bacon, egg, and cheese with a coffee at this donut shop that makes this bacon, egg, and cheese with the sweet bread. It's not like a New York bacon, egg, and cheese, but man, I know he microwaves it in the microwave after they cook it, but it's a great bacon, egg, and cheese. It's sweet bread. It's like cocoa bread. Imagine a New York bacon, egg, and cheese, right? The deli bread makes the bacon, egg, and cheese, but on a sweet cocoa bread. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what the hell we were talking about? You guys always distract me and with food. I don't know. This is why I'm fat. Divide and conquer taxes used by you know who. I don't know what you're talking about. I am in the mood for some bagels, though. And some lox. Yup, and race. Race, right? Race and gender. Race and gender. Race and gender. Race and gender, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we talk. Look, I'm talking about it right now. Same thing with the Maria Taylor. Remember last Monday, ladies and gentlemen? Remember last Monday? I hope I was the first one to introduce you to the whole Maria Taylor ESPN saga. It's been like a week. It's been like a week, right? I appreciate. I have my PayPal in the description, and I'll just put it right there. I'll put myself in timeout. I can't pin it. Oh, well, I just put my PayPal. I couldn't pin it onto. I can't pin it through StreamYard. That sucks. But let's show you. All right, what was it? Cuba, right? Cuba, Haiti. But the media's not going to talk about this because we got to talk about genders and race. Look at this. Cuban president urges country revolutionists to counter protest. So now the president wants the other half civil war, basically, right? Timu says South Africa. Let's look up South Africa. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm not gonna go into it. You guys go into it. You guys do your research. I'm gonna touch up on it. We're learning this together. Oh, look. Wow, you're right. South Africa violence spreads to Johannesburg after former President Zuma looting, killing, and South Africa as ex-leader Zuma faces court hearings. Wow. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's going on. So, what are the men in America doing? Well, I'm making a YouTube video right now. I'll keep it real. I'm making a YouTube video now because there's nothing much we can do, right? Look what happened January 6th. Look how they already tamed down the people with January 6th. No protests. Your bank. Look what's going on with Nick Fuentes. I appreciate you guys in the chat that bring up stuff like I don't know. I didn't know what went on with Nick Fuentes. And they took his bank account, the ADL. That's crazy, right? If you speak out about certain people, like they'll take you out. That's ridiculous, right? Oh, I got a new setup, ladies and gentlemen. The office. I reorganized it on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah. So before I found out I had my debit card, I was organizing my place because I was, bored and lonely, bored and broke, so and lonely. So I organized. I took out the stuff from my room. You see my PlayStation. So when I'm gaming now, I'll be live streaming, so you guys can see me on my PlayStation. You have a background now. Before I had the bed, I had this in the room. It looked tacky with the bed in the background. So, I organized my office. My studio looks nice now. So I could easily turn the desk. I got a carpet yesterday from the Goodwill. So, I could turn the desk and we have Saturday Night Legal over there. So, it's pretty cool, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I was supposed to have the Money in the Bank briefcase over here. It's over there right now. Another topic I wanted to talk about today was the Yankees. Disgusted by these people. I wanted to talk about the Yankees towards the end. I'm disgusted by them. What's amazing about these commie countries, when they protest, they fly the American U.S. flag because they want freedom like us. Thank you for bringing that up, Julio. A lot of people come to this country for the freedom, and then Americans take it for granted. Right? I don't want to say the color that goes before American, but a certain colored and American take this country for granted. But then you have the same colored people from countries, let's say Africa, that come to this country and start businesses. How many Africans come to this country and start businesses? Yeah, they have 8 kids, but you know what? I'm gonna shout out this African guy in New York called Diallo. Diallo. His name was Diallo. He started back in 2002. I was working, health insurance. I remember this guy. His name was Yalo, African guy, skinny African guy. He had a little store, Yalo. He had 6 kids, ladies and gentlemen, 6 kids, wife, 6 kids. I'm like, I don't know how he does it. He's like, Robert, help me. I'm working. I'm opening up another store. My kids need insurance. My wife, go see my wife. I drove my car to get his wife's signature on some papers. And so his kids could have health insurance. 6 kids. This guy was working hard. I'm not asked how much he was making. Long story short, ladies and gentlemen, at the time, I'm like, this man is opening up stores from Nigeria, Yalo. Now he has one of the biggest hat stores in the Bronx. It's not hats for you. That's another one. I think he has a store in a mall too. And I remember him. I'm like, wow. From Africa, came here, built stores. You see Mexicans, right? We're going to complain about illegals this, illegals that. But how many undocumented come here, open up taco trucks? Yeah, they got taco stands in every corner. You can say that. But it's still a business. It's taking over the American businesses. So, not only is the country being invaded by people that want to be in this country. They're actually succeeding in this country. The Indians, right? They come here, they become doctors. Think about the Asians. Until now, that a certain group of people are attacking Asians, nobody bothered Asians. They were busy going to school, getting their grades, and becoming something. Same thing with the Indians. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. But people don't talk about this. I come from New York. I got to see every race every day. One train ride, I see every race, and now you see every gender now. But back then, I didn't grow up with trannies and gay people being out there. I didn't grow up with that as a kid. As a kid, I grew up not wanting to see regular adults kissing on the train or on the bus. Now you have homosexuals making out, having sex in front of kids. Drag time story hour with gorillas with dildos now. Look that up. But this is the times that we are now. We're watered down. This is a watered down society. This is like a soup that comes in a can. Just add water. This is what we're becoming. And like you said, they're waving our flag because they think there's freedom. But for the past 16 years, 20 years, we've been complaining about bathrooms, genders, sex, reparations. We're stuck in the past. Look at China. China has these trains, these monorails, beautiful train stations that New York City wishes it had. New York City, it took 20 years to build two train stations. Two train stations in Manhattan, or three, from 86th Street, the Q line, right, to 59th Street. From 86th Street to 59th Street, it took 20 years to dig a tunnel. I understand the buildings, this and that. I understand. But New York City hasn't built another tunnel to Jersey in over 100 years. Oh, but this, but that, but nobody had thought about building another tunnel from New Jersey to New York. Yeah, you go to Virginia, right? There's that bridge in that tunnel that's like 12 miles long or something like that, or 10 miles. Chesapeake Bay Bridge. I've done it once. It goes from like Maryland to Virginia Beach or something like that. And that's beautiful. I'm like, but why hasn't New York done that? Really quick, I'll touch up on I'll touch up on this too. WrestleMania, right? It was in MetLife. The worst WrestleMania I've been to, well, I've only been to two, was the one in New York. Everything in New York sucks. Everything in New York. WrestleMania was the last. I went to WrestleMania Miami, my first one. The Rock, where is it over there? I had the thing over there. I got the two WrestleManias, The Rock in Miami, April 1st, 2012. I have it right there. Once in a lifetime. Then New York tried to do it. And it was whack on April 7th, 2013. New York, MetLife Stadium. What a crappy stadium. It's beautiful, it's big, it's new, but it's just crappy. It's just big, metally. There's nothing like, all these new stuff. It's in New York. It's just like expensive pieces of metal. Same thing with Yankee Stadium, $1 billion stadium, the new Yankee Stadium. It's just a stadium, seats, cement, a little pinstripes here and history. Nothing like the old Yankee Stadium. That old Yankee Stadium had the leaking pipes, had the dirty floor, had that paint. Like if you go to Fenway, I've never been to Fenway, but Fenway has that nostalgic feel, that old, that creaky, home runs were hit here, beer was spilled here. The new Yankee Stadium is just, I didn't even see what was the point of it. I didn't see what was the point of it. It's nice, don't get me wrong, it looks nice, but across the street from it is the worst neighborhood you can possibly imagine. I kid you, I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not. Left field of Yankee Stadium, right? If you come out through left field, there's gonna be some buildings. There's gonna be the parking lot on the left and the highway, the Deegan, and there's gonna be some buildings right there. Oh, look at where the Joker. Have you ever watched the Joker? Right, the Joker ladder. The scene of the Joker and this. You guys know where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna look it up for you. I'm over here using my imagination. When I pay for StreamYards, I can show you stuff. Get out of here. Hold on, let me show you. The Yankees YouTube. See if I can find a video. So you can see when you come out of Yankee Stadium, there's those buildings. Oh, look, New York. I think it's called Crescent Avenue. Is a hill. You go up that hill. Pray to God you come right back out. If you want to find free parking, yeah, some free parking up there, but I don't think your car will be there when you come out. You're better off just paying the $30 for the parking for Yankee Stadium. Wait, YouTube, Yankee Stadium, outside. Oh, this is cool. Okay, okay. I'm gonna show you the. I love watching these old videos. Oh man, love this, love this. Can you guys hear the music in the background? Let me know. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh man, look at this history. Let's go back and I love these going back in time. 1996. Oh, I love these videos. I enjoy going back in time, ladies and gentlemen. This is so cool. We're going back in time. Look at that. The bat. This is 1996, ladies. We're back in time. We're back to the future, ladies and gentlemen.
Together at the old Yankee Stadium.
Look at this. Oh man, I was 11 years old here. This is before they won the championships. Look at that. Look at this beautiful stadium. Look at that. All right, shut up, guys. Nobody wants to hear you. They want to listen to me. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the look at the bud, the Fleet UTZ. Look at the train. This is the old Yankee Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. This is history in the making, right? Well, this was history. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that scoreboard. Look at that history. Look at that security guard. He's just chilling, no guns on him. Look at the kids. Look all the black kids there into baseball. You know, they're not out there doing crazy. Look at that. Oh my. You know, you go to a baseball game, you don't see black kids, it's all white kids, because black kids don't care about baseball. That's the truth. Look at that. Look at that. See, that's what I'm talking. Look at the paint on that stadium. Oh, Bud Selig. Look, he caught a foul ball. He's gonna get it signed. Well, let me see if you can hear the sound of this. Look at this. Oh, we're back in time, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in time. This is what I was talking about.
I am roughly 20 minutes later over on the first base side.
All right, we're
just getting a shot of the seats and the stadium. And as etc.
I want to see this. Look how people look. That's narrow not concourse.
Much space for a stadium that could hold 55,000.
See, look at the narrow concourse, right? Look at the steel. Look at this. This is history. This is the beautiful thing about old Yankee Stadium. Just enjoy. I'm gonna shut up for a second and just look at this hallway. Look at the nostalgia. Beige roof. Sweat is on that wall, and you just rubbed up against it. You know, this is beautiful, folks. We're not gonna watch all 11 minutes of it. I'm just gonna skip around, but I just want you to get a feel. That's all. We'll go back.
1,000 people, and this game wasn't even close to being sold out. Can you just imagine how crowded it was when the Red Sox were in town, during the playoffs, during the World Series? It was claustrophobic and very dingy and gloomy. And look, I miss it just like everybody else, but I can also understand why the Yankees would have wanted to replace it. Yes, get excited. Game time. Here I am heading out to the short porch in right field. I wish I'd spent more time there over the years. I don't know what I was thinking, but man, I pissed away a lot of opportunities to catch home run balls. There's Paul O'Neill warming up, And if you listen closely, you'll hear the legendary Bob Shepard announce the
Oh.
first batter of the game.
The White Sox, number 8, Tony Phillips. Left field. Number 8.
Bob Shepard. You heard his
Let me
voice?
apologize for the crappy camera work. Well, first of all, I wasn't very good at filming stuff all these years ago. I still have a lot to
I'm gonna
learn,
put the
but I
link of the
specifically
video in the
remember
chat.
that
I'm gonna put the video of on the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me I was pretty cool, right? I enjoy doing those back in time videos, back to the future videos. I really enjoy that. I'm gonna put the link in the chat if you guys want to check that out later. I usually like going to the old New York videos. I'll see New York back in the days. There's another video I want to show you, right? Louis Rossman. So I repair him guy in New York. He has like a 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube. But this man put on a video that I was watching. Cracked windows. He was showing off the Urban Decay that's going on in New York. And I just gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about. New York is done. New York, put a sock in it. New York is done. It's not coming back. I'm calling maybe the 10 years.
For our patients, for our community.
Curtis Lee was not. I want him to win. I hope he wins. The way it looks, I don't know. Because why is Eric Adams already going to the White House? Did he win the New York City election already? Eric Adams is going to be at the White House today with Biden and other mayors to solve gun violence problem. If I was Curtis Lewa, it's disrespectful that you already got the Democratic nominee heading to the White House. So invite Curtis too. It shouldn't only be, Eric Adams. So this is Louis Rossman, right? I'm not, we're not gonna watch all of it, but I'm just gonna show you the Urban Decay, Jake Horowitz, of course, Horowitz. All New York landlords and lease owners, Horowitz, Shapiro's, Steens, Weisbergs, Lensberg, Leinstein, Weinstein, Benstein, Jake Steen, Heistein, Waxowitz, Litzowitz, Rilowitz, Horowitz, Jekowitz, Rorowitz, anything with a witz. All the real estate salespersons are in New York like that. Only in the Heights will you find a Ramirez in that section of the community. All right, so we're gonna skip around. This was a Checkers. Look at this old Checkers. Closed down. Checkers got the hell out. Look at this. Checkers closed. Look at this. The Urban Decay, ladies and gentlemen. This is Urban Decay. Retail for lease. This is the old Checkers. Look. Look at that. Look at all these homeless people. Somebody was living there. Yep, somebody was living in there. The Checkers. Mark Levine. You saw that? Levine. That's what I'm talking. Not just New York for you. This is 23rd Street, ladies and gentlemen. This is 13th Street. This is one of the richest areas in New York. This is 13th Street. This is where all the protests happen. This is the Village. These were my stomping grounds. This is where I used to go to the bars by my school. This is sad seeing all of this. Let me skip around. Oh, look at these stupid restaurants. These are the little shanties, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if we can make this quality. Oh, let's enhance this quality. 1080, baby. So I'm paying the big bucks for the better internet. Oh, there we go. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. You weren't watching 1080p. Look at this shanty. Look at this little shanty house. This is New York City. Look how run the graffiti, little shanty towns. Look at this graffiti. People paid $4,000 to live in those apartments. Look at this. Closed down. This is New York City. Look at Shantytown. Look at this. This is New York. This is New York 2021. We're coming back, baby. And you're going to elect Eric Adams, New York? You're going to elect Eric Adams to, what's that going? Rocket Man, Rocky Man, Rocky Matrix. You're gonna elect Eric Adams, New York, to bring this back? Oleg Lukovich, Russian, different salesperson. Look at all these real estate. You think people are getting phone calls for these places? Oh, look at all these mediocre mommies out here. Look at all these mediocre mommies. Look at this store closed down. Keller Williams. Look at that graffiti. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It was open 24 hours. It was a grocery store. For a bodega to close down in New York City, for a grocery store to close down in New York, it takes a lot. And that's a corner space. Look at that bodega with the graffiti. Eric Adams is the least left Democratic candidate. Of course, he is. But I don't care about this guy. Get out of here. But look at this. Andy Sarrazin. All right. Look at this. I want to pause this for a second. This is New York City, ladies and gentlemen. This is First Avenue. This is the East Village. Look at the graffiti. You think Eric Adams is going to fix this? Let's call him Black. Eric Adams is black, former cop. You think he's going to fix this? He's going to cave in. He's going to become another Black de Blasio. That's all he's going to. He's going to, oh, yeah, I'm for the people. I'm going to hump the police. That's what he's going to do now. But they're not going to fix it. They're going to finish it off. Yep, Rocket Man, you're absolutely right. Probably too many thefts and vandalism. No police present. DA not charging people anymore. In New York, you get arrested, they cut you loose in 3 hours. Less than 3 hours. They give you a Metro card too. Go on the train and commit more crimes. Look at this Urban Decay, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. This is somebody's door. This is somebody's door to go into their house. This is somebody's door. Imagine coming home to this. I don't think anybody should be living there. This is apartments, you see? This is somebody's apartment door. Handsome Dan's. Handsome Dan's is in the snow cone and candy stand. He's not here anymore. I'll probably go look up Handsome Dan. This is sad. This is all the small bit, right? New York's coming back. No, it's not. New York is not coming back. They're dead. How are you going to replace all these storefronts? Rossman, look, that's him. 180. Oh, that's his place.
In business for months after I put this thing up. And most of the people that show up to a store like this from a sign, they're like, oh, they're a repair shop. Go in there and ask if they'll fix my car key, my television remote, my alarm clock. You can tell who showed up from the sign versus who showed up from the internet. So this doesn't really make sense. Now, as you can see, there are Bafang motors in the entrance over here. So that's a Bafang motor. These are 3 BBS HDs. That was my way of typing F in the chat. I put my dead motors in the front of my dead store right before I left. The inside is mostly cleaned up. There's nothing in there. And as is expected, there is no new tenant in there because I was paying like $5,500 when I left. I think I was paying $3,500 when I got the place, $5,500 when I left. Nobody's taking a space that's 600 something square feet in the middle of COVID.
He was paying $5,500 for 600 square feet. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna keep it playing. I'm gonna lower. $5,500 in the village for a 600 square feet place, and he shut it down. So these people are paying what a restaurant. Right? Imagine how much a restaurant pays. Let's say $6,000 a month for rent, or maybe more, right?
But they wanted to you can't throw this out in the basement.
See, I enjoy his videos, and he keeps it real. I like seeing this stuff. Look at the van even has graffiti. OMG. Oh, look, everything has graffiti in New York again. This is First Avenue. This is where the rich people used to live. This is First Avenue. This is where I used to come to the bars, 9th Avenue, the Village is over here. Look at the graffiti everywhere, the mailboxes. Look at these white people. We love Biden. we love Biden. Biden is the best. Biden is the best. Look at this. Urban Decay. They were probably like $12,000 of rent for that. Let me put it 720p. Because 1080p is kind of slow. Yep. Go back to the 80s and early pre-Giuliani. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's why look at New York, ladies and gentlemen. Look at New York. The urban decay that's going on there. The graffiti. I want to see something else. I can imagine the Bronx. So these are the little shanties, right? Look at these little restaurant shanties. When I left New York, I never ate in one of these little things. This is what I was talking about, the rats. Imagine you eating out here, right? We'll go to this one over here. Imagine you eating in one of these shanties. Right? Look at me. I'm a New Yorker. I'm rich. Oh, look at me. Imagine eating in one of these shanties. Look close up real quick. So imagine eating in one of these shanties and a rat just runs by. The rats are right here waiting for that food to come out. Look at that water, right? That water is dripping from that little stank water. It goes in there. You're breathing in the stank water. You know, even the little shanties right on top of it, you're breathing in that stank water. The rats are right there waiting to eat. So this is New York City. And then you got bums walking by. Look at the door. The door is open. So you know the rat is going to go in. There's rats. Rats like to live in those green bushes. Rats go under little sewers. You see that sewers? I remember that Chinese restaurant. Closed. Look at that. Another restaurant closed. And they left the chairs behind. Damn, I need to, if I lived in one of those. Hey, how's it going, Donut the Trap? My man. Look, we can't even Donut the Trap. I've been to 2 bars of Donut the Trap around here. Remember Rudy's? Rudy's is out of business. You know, look. Oh, gee, this is New York City. This was New York City, ladies and gentlemen. If it was gone, I wouldn't miss it. Honestly, look, Popeyes is open. All right, and look who's in there. Oh wow, Popeyes is the chicken sandwich. Damn, I want Popeyes now. Oof. So that's what you're really gonna see in New York. A bunch of Starbucks, banks left. A lot of the banks shut down because most of the storefronts, right, the corners, were taken over by banks. In New York, every corner in New York, right, had a pharmacy or a bank. Pharmacy, deli, or bank. Pharmacy, deli, or bank. Pharmacy, deli, or bank. Everywhere in New York, in Manhattan, right? A deli, pharmacy, bank, and then what the hell would be in the other corner? Pharmacy, pharmacies, drugs, delis, banks, delis. Yeah, there's those of food, but it's pharmacies, Walgreens. Well, there used to be banks. Oh yeah. Pharmacy, delis. No, banks, pharmacy, delis, and banks. Banks, pharmacy, delis, and banks. Banks, pharmacy, delis, and banks. Banks, pharmacy, and delis, and banks. No, liquor stores. That's in the Bronx, and the Bronx is liquor store, check cashing, nail salon, barbershop. No, barbershop, nail salon, liquor store. Barbershop, nail salon, liquor store, check cashing place. Kennedy Fried Chicken too. That's the Bronx. There's no banks up there. There's rarely some banks here and there. But in the Bronx, there's Kennedy Fried Chicken, check cashing place, bodega, nail salon, and barbershop. Those 5 essentials. Nail salon, barbershop, Kennedy Fried Chicken, check cashing, and liquor store. Those are the 5 essential stores in the Bronx or any hood in Brooklyn, Queens. Why are the check cashing places so popular in the Bronx? How else are you going to cash your checks when you don't have a bank account or have documents to open up a bank account? Check cashing place is very resourceful, especially when you receive money from the government. Actually, that's what the bodegas are for. In level neighborhoods. You mean ghetto, right? Just say ghetto. Yeah, I see more of a check cashing places rather than banks. Yeah. Lower level neighborhood. Just say ghetto neighborhood. Check cashing places. Like there used to be more than that. Back then, I remember there was a check cashing place. I used to go to check cashing places when I used to work when I was younger. I didn't have a bank account. But then you eventually get tired of paying what, $7 to cash a check? Who pays to cash their checks? You really don't have to have papers or nothing to pay like $12 to cash a check, right? Let's say you get paid decently. You pay like 12%, 12%, right? To cash a check or 8%. You're basically paying another tax to cash a check at a check cashing place. And then you go to pay your bills at a check cashing place. So a lot of people go to check cashing place to pay their bills. I don't know why when you could pay online. Yeah, it's New York. All right, the sun is coming now. Good. It's a beautiful Monday. I'm gonna go out there and be productive today. Now that I got my debit card, I could, I don't feel naked out there. But this is the urban. Let me show you guys the urban decay that happened in New York. So this is why New York is not coming back. If it is, it's gonna take years. And the only way, or even the hydrant has graffiti. Look at that. Oh, look at this restaurant shanty over here. So this is the water that I'm talking about. See, look at that. All that water. You have rats running through there. You're eating, and look at this dirty thing on the side. Like that's Lanzas. That's what I was telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the other day when I was talking about the rats. You're eating outdoors and the rats on the floor. Big companies will buy it and turn into ivory towers. You know what? Donut, you have a good reason. A lot of these places, right? These are old New York storefronts. Look at this, right? Who are gonna buy all this? All these businesses are gonna go out of business. These are 2 stories. Look, 3 story apartment. That is true. People are moving to Westchester County, Rockland County, Long Island, Connecticut, New Jersey from the city. Yeah, because you could commute. Look at wow. This is the delis. Look, this used to be a deli, tossed salad. For these delis to go out of business, that's huge. There will be 4 delis in one corner that had salads for them to go out of business. Wow. Yeah, look at that deli. That looks like a deli. Wow. Those delis are hard to go out of business. BLM sucks. Wow. This is sad. This is sad. I am not kidding you. This is very, very sad. These delis were open 24 hours. These are the places you come to eat, buy a fruit. This is why you didn't need Walmart in New York. This is what I miss about New York are the bodegas and the delis. I'm hungry. I could go at 2 in the morning and get whatever the hell I want to eat from one of these delis. They got rice, they got beans, they got halal, they got tacos, they got burritos, they got whatever the hell you want. They got gyros, they got pizza. They'll make you whatever the hell you want in these delis. And they're out of business? You can get the best deli sandwiches in the New York City deli. The best in the world. I've gone to Jersey Mike's. Get out of here. Jersey Mike's does not compare to a bodega sandwich. So we're not even at Subway. It's not even in the conversation. I'm just gonna eliminate them from now. Jersey Mike's, Jimmy John's. You do not compete with a bodega sandwich from New York, from a Habibi, or from a Dominican bodega. No, they're Habibi stores and bodegas. China's gonna buy up all of New York. I think comment of the day. Oh, actually, Donut set up that, and Julio spiked that. I like that. No, because you guys look. I'm going to be corporized with the prices dropping. There will be a boom when Big Corps buys New York. There will be more chains moving into the empty spaces. Mark my words. Yep, you guys are onto something here. You will have dinky chains moving in. Taste of NYC delis. Every couple of blocks, the mom and pop. Oh, yep. Jersey Mike's. Where was Jersey Mike's? Jersey Mike's is better than Subway and Jimmy John. Oh, no. Jersey Mike's is good. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about a New York City deli sandwich does not compare. Those Jersey Mike's they don't compare. I've had Jersey Mike's. It's good. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not paying $15 for Jersey Mike to get a whole, right? What the hell is Jersey Mike? You want a whole sandwich or you want a regular sandwich? A regular sandwich is like this? What the fuck? Oh, I cursed. Damn it. Well, that's what made me curse. Damn it. We got Capriots over here. Capriots. I gotta look that up. Forgotten boroughs has more bodegas than other boroughs. Yep. Bill de Blasio, an idiot. Andrew Cuomo used the government to force shutdowns of small businesses because of COVID-19 restrictions, but we're okay with keeping big business open. Yep. It will be like when Krabby O Mondays bought the Krusty Krabs, a soul-free shell of what New York City was. Mom and Pop Habibis will not run these stores. There will be shitty sandwich places that cost a ton. Yeah, try not to curse on the chats, please. I apologize. No cursing, please. Habibis will work for who really owns the store, and a Lotus sandwich won't exist unless you pay a ton extra. No more dollar Arizonas. Are they still? Arizona said there will still always be $1. No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Just try not to curse because they get me in trouble. They age restrict my videos. I curse, so I lead by example. So I was the first one to curse. I try not to curse because then they age restrict me. These idiots. Basically, RoboCop in the 1980s. I was watching RoboCop last week, and we just saw the Louis Rossman video right now, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys can see what I'm talking about when I talk about New York City. That's where I'm from. I know a lot about it, so I'm going to talk a lot about it. And New York is like an example of the world. If you see that's going on in New York, we talked about Cuba. We talked about Haiti. We went back in time to Yankee Stadium, how beautiful it was. And then we went back to present New York City, how horrible New York City is, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, we could be all fun and games, but we got to accept New York City's dead. You just guys saw it right there. You saw how dead New York City is. Who's going to save it? Eric Adams. The only person possible that could save it is Curtis Sliwa, because the man knows New York City. He worked in the Bronx at the McDonald's at Fordham Road when he got shot by the Gambinos in the early 90s. He's been on talk radio, the Guardian Angels, for over 30, 40 years. He knows New York. So somebody like Eric Adams that used to be a cop. Don't we hate cops? No, don't we love cops? And he's a Democrat. Well, what is he? Is he a shifting chameleon? Because then Eric Adams got his ear pierced the other day. Let's go look that up real quick before. I mean, this is the mayor that's going to be the next. I love Curtis Lewa. Don't get me wrong, but you know how politics are. Eric Adams. Piercing. This is the mayor of New York City, ladies and gentlemen. The next mayor of New York City, right? This is what he's doing. You're gonna tell me, oh, he's gonna He's gonna save New York. He used to be a cop. He used to be a cop. So what if he used to be a cop? Does that make him an excellent person? He used to be a cop, right? Aren't cops, all cops are bastards or whatever people want to say? Blue lives matter, whatever. I mean, it's just, but he's a cop. He's a cop. He's a cop. Look at this guy. Look at this. Oh, the next mayor getting his pierced ears. Look at this. Oh, look at him. The next mayor, ladies. This is the next mayor. You got other countries looking a mayor of a major city getting his ear pierced. Free piercings. Free piercings. Why have men become so feminine? This is the mayor. Look at him. Look at the homosexual over here. What is he pandering to the LGBTQ? Look at it. Oh, I look pretty. Dude, you went your whole life without getting pierced. Were you going to put on a dress next? Might as well put on a dress. Might as well put on a dress, Eric Adams. Look at this. Look at this. Go put on a dress, Eric Adams. Oh, look at me. I'm getting my ears pierced. I'm 67 years old. Oh, how old is he? How old is this guy, man? Getting his ear pierced. What, you want to be like Lori Lightfoot and have her ear pierced too? This. What is he pandering to? Look at this. And he's gonna win. And this is gonna be the next mayor. So Mr. Ear Piercing over here is gonna fix New York. This guy is gonna fix New York, ladies and gentlemen, right? This is the guy that's gonna fix New York. Mr. Let me pierce my ears, but forget about the crime and all that stuff that's going on. Let me go pierce my ears. He's gonna win, right? He is gonna win. Because he got his ear pierced. Just like de Blasio won with Dante, his son. Oh, look at Eric Adams. Look, I used to have my ears pierced. I took them shits out long ago. I had them pierced for like 3 years. I got them when I was 18 years old. By like 21, I got out of that phase. I used to have a diamond, that's fake diamond cubic zirconian earrings. I even got both of my ears pierced, ladies and gentlemen. Then I eventually took out one and just had one. Hey, how's it going, Ray Sabio? Thank you, man. I had lunch. I had Mexican food yesterday. I appreciate Ray. I appreciate your contribution. I got my debit card Saturday, and I had lunch. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. So, Mr. Piercing over here. Look, I grew up. I took off my piercings. I had it. I had those fake cubic zirconias, the fake ones, like 50 Cent. Remember 50 Cent used to have those diamond earrings? I'm heavily influenced by rap. I used to wear a do-rag, ladies and gentlemen. I kid you not. I used to wear Fat Farm. I used to wear a do-rag in my Yankee Fitted. I think I have the picture somewhere. I'm going to find that picture, and I'm going to show you guys when I used to wear my do-rag. Like Ray says, he's showing his progressiveness. This is why Eric Adams over here, Mr. Me pierce my ears. Me, I'm growing up. I'm like, I wish I didn't have tattoos. I only have 2. I wish I didn't have them. I wish I never got my ears pierced. But this guy, let me pierce my ears. I'm not gonna be the next mayor. Let me pierce my ears. Gosh, man, men are becoming so feminine. And it's manly to be feminine. Is it? Is it really? I remember I'm going back in the days. Oh man, I messed up my Alex Rodriguez jersey. I was sitting on it. So much Yankees suck. They lost yesterday. I had it but we're gonna finish off with the Yankees. I'm gonna finish off with a Yankee rant, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put this over here. The pinstripes. I'll finish with that. Take this idiot Eric Adams out of there. Get out of here, Eric Adams. Get out of here. So you saw we did I showed you guys Yankee Stadium 1996. You didn't say hi, gatito. Come say hi. Come say hi, gatito. Come on. You didn't say hi today. Come on. Huh? There you go, little gatito, and say hi today. So you always put your butt in my face. Now you gonna show everybody your ass. Hey, cover that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees, right? Mediocre. Tired of this mediocrity of a team, New York. New York was something that used to get looked up to, respected, champions. Now it's mediocrity. You saw the graffiti, ladies and gentlemen. You saw the old Yankee Stadium, how it had history, and you felt it even through that video. Red Sox have history, their stadium. But you saw the new Yankee Stadium. We'll get to that another day. But just Yankees are a 500 team, mediocre. Yankees had standard of championship or bust, championship or bust. Now they have this coach, Ari Boone. I think he's a woke coach. I know he's a woke coach. He's one of those PC coaches. You know, never says the wrong thing. He's one of those. Sorry, he's just stepping on my laptop. And this is unacceptable. Remember when George Steinbrenner was the boss? He kept the Yankees in check. They were losing. They would trade. I grew up with that mentality. When I play the baseball game, I'm always trading players. I'm always building my team better. I don't accept mediocrity. But that was the Yankee way. Championship or bust. 1996, 98, 99, 2000, the dynasties. They lost in 2001 to the Diamondbacks. Heartbreaker. I remember that. I was young. I remember all that. And then they didn't win again to 2009. And this is like the first decade that they didn't win a championship. Same thing with Mark Cuban. Like one championship in Dallas. That's it. So these people accept mediocrity. Is it wokeness? Because I remember the Yankees, once they started doing that BLM stuff, they started falling apart. You know, that all BLM stuff just started like dividing some teams too. Like, I don't know. It's just even sports. Sports is not the same anymore. I'll try to watch the NBAs yesterday. Maria Taylor, let's finish it with that. Like sports, right? Maria Taylor, right? The ESPN debacle that happened last week that came out. She's going for a contract. She wants $5 million. ESPN offer her $3 million. She's making $1 million. Who the hell is Maria Taylor? I've never heard of her until last week. I know Rachel Nichols, but I've never heard of Maria Taylor. Her name is Suzette Maria Taylor. So ESPN is only offering her $3 million. So yesterday I'm watching the NBA game, right? I have it on. And she sounds like this snarky girl. Hey girl, hey Jalen. So what you think about the game, Jalen? Yeah, we're coming right back. And I'm like, it's not professional. This is ABC. I remember Marv Albert, those professional guys. Even Joe Buck, you know, when you watch a football game, you want something serious. Rachel Nichols, when she did it, she was serious. She had a good voice. But this girl, Maria, hey girl, oh yeah, I got the job, I got the bag. That attitude is, you know, that attitude. What is it called? Like black girl magic, whatever the hell. That's what she got. Attitude. And they offered her $3 million. She's not taking it because she wants Stephen A. Smith money. Stephen A. Smith makes $8 million plus $4 million. Stephen A. Smith, he's been there for 20 years. He's been fired, let go, fired because he's controversial, fired, let go, brought back. ESPN, he does radio, he does this, he does that. The guy is ESPN. Stephen A. Smith is ESPN. That's why they pay him the big bucks. They fired a lot of people to pay him the big bucks. And now you got Maria wanting this money. How many people lost their jobs at ESPN the past couple of years? Past few years. Hey, good morning, Andrew Russo. Hard times make the band. I've been in debt and close to death. I've been in dead and close to death. Life feels different after Jesus carries you through the fire. Of course, Andrew Russo. Life, we're supposed to go through these hard times to learn from them. And if you want to be mediocre, then it is. But the hard times are supposed to make you stronger, supposed to make you better. Like the Yankees have been going through some hard times for a while, then they're not better. They haven't won a championship in 11 years. New York, you just saw the video. Go back to watch earlier. The Urban Decay is going on in New York. Graffiti everywhere. I saw that coming last year. I have videos of it, of me seeing it, the destruction of New York, and now seeing it firsthand. It's sad. It's sad, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for giving me an hour of your day. I appreciate it. I apologize for being a few minutes late, but I'm getting everything in order. I'll be back live tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be live tomorrow, Tuesday, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central live. I'll be on time, ladies and gentlemen. I promise I'll give you what's tomorrow, Tuesday? Yeah, I'll be on time. Today, but I got everything in order. I got my studio set. I'm going to have everything ready. I'm going to try to get some graphics and some thumbnails and make, I don't know. I want to do like an introduction video and stuff like that. So I'll get working on that. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for giving me an hour of your time. Shout out to Ray Savio Strive, Andrew Russo, Rocky Man, Anonymous Dodge, Donna the Trap, Julio Esparza. Who else am I missing? Nadia. I saw Nadia in here somewhere. Nadia Martinez. There we go. And am I missing anybody? All right. And Timus. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Have yourself a good day. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. God willing, I'll be here tomorrow. Same time, ladies and gentlemen. God willing, I'm here. Enjoy. Take care.